You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in. And listen, man, I have a special guest today. Listen, man, this show is going to be crazy because I'm going to bring some stuff to the light that y'all probably never even heard of. Y'all probably never even seen. But listen, that's why y'all on the show, to see and hear the new ish that's going on right now. I'm going to let my first guest introduce herself.
I'm Michael Allen. I'm CEO of a bulletproof apparel company called Thykskynn. We've been in business about 3 years, going on 3 years, and we believe in peaceful protection, mentally, spiritually, physically, and by way of stopping bullets.
Tell me, how did you actually start this business? Like, what was the theory behind it?
At the time when I started this business, I was policing, and I was on the train, and you know, there were so many killings, accidental killings.
Which city, if you don't mind?
City of Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm out there and I'm just, and people getting off, these cops, these whoever's getting off. Why are we wearing bulletproof vests? And I never thought about it, so I was like, is it illegal? I look it up. It's under that Second Amendment, right to protect yourself. And I said, why ain't we wearing it then? Why ain't we want no leverage on our life like that? Like, why are we putting our life in somebody else's hands and just being all right with that? I said, because it looks terrible. I said, if I can make it, I've always loved fashion. I was like, if I can make this look like something, I think I got something. And I came up with the name, and I just meditated on that thing for like 2 months. And I said, yo, they're not gonna let me do it how I wanna do it. So I gotta teach myself how to sew. So I taught myself how to sew. I bought a sewing machine, put that thing right on my kitchen counter. And the first vest was terrible.
I know this about.
No, it was. I still got it. It was terrible.
It's about bad.
It was bad.
Bad.
But I saw that. Oh, this ain't that bad.
Right.
I kept going, and then I had this dream. Honestly, about Trayvon Martin and about him dying, getting shot because he had a hood on.
Right.
And I started just putting hoodies on vests because of that.
Wow. And
hoodies you can take off. And so I sold my first 5 with that hoodie on it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm doing this.
So let me ask you this: when you sell the first 5, just tell me the race of the 5 people that bought these hoodies.
They were all black, of course, but they were friends of mine.
Okay. So
that were like, and they was police officers, all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and they looked at it. They was just like, yo, you always been different, bro. I believe in this thing, bro.
That's my thing. Like, that was gonna be like my next question to ask you. Like, did you catch flack from some of the officers because this is what you wanted to do? You kind of want to add style to something that protects us.
Nah, because the people that I link with is like-minded, like energy, like vibe. So they just honestly. They let more people go policing than they arrest. That's just
wow.
Yeah, the people that I link with that really rocked with me as policing, honestly was like just like me, and you know, they good anywhere they go because that's just who they are. And those are the type of people that bought the vest from me because they were like, yo, keep going. And then I was like, yeah, I'm about to quit. And
so you quit the job, like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
401k, all this good stuff. You out of there.
I never cared about that. Never.
Because you got to think about it. Like, that's what people were really like. You know, the normal people, they're probably thinking like, that's what we're supposed to do. We're 401k, pension. We'll be good. We'll work for a couple of years, and that's that. You say, fuck them. This is what I'm about to do.
Right. I used to. I remember I was sitting in the parking lot one day. Policing. And I said, yo, if they would pay me to sit in the parking lot to do nothing, imagine if I did something.
Wow, that's deep.
That's what I said, imagine if they're going to pay me to do nothing. Imagine.
So tell me about after the five vests take off. Like, what's your thought process after the five vests?
I'm going to die for this. Straight like that. That was you gotta be like, that's it. I'm leaving my job. I had a house. I have a daughter.
Right.
I got responsibilities. I'm the oldest of a big family.
Yo, bro, like, what's the conversation? Like, you just quit being a cop. Like, This is like a decent amount of the household income, bro. Like, if I was gonna tell somebody that I'm gonna quit being a DJ and I'm gonna get a job, my girl probably gonna be like, "Cool, yeah, you needed another job."
Right.
But I ain't not job.
But when you look at her and say, either you gonna ride or you not, because this is deeper than just me existing right now. I'm about to die for this. And what's she gonna say to you? And
she agrees.
It don't matter.
Because you're going anyway.
Think about it. Like, when you really on some, like, this is what I'm gonna live or die for. Mm-hmm. I know, like, I've been waiting my whole life for this one moment or this one idea. And you just feel it. And you're like, this is it. And I come with that same energy that I had almost 3 years ago. I come with that every day.
How do you build a team to assist you in this process?
It's very easy. I'm gonna tell you why.
Shout out to Butter.
Shout out to Butter. Your first couple people that you tell or try to build with, they be like, "Oh man, that's what's up. Wish you the best." Right? Right? You gotta understand, the first black-owned bulletproof vest company in the world.
See,
like, that's crazy.
Right.
Then you gotta start asking, because it's like, oh, he must be crazy. No, he's not crazy. Mm-hmm. He's very calculated, but there's certain things you're just gonna do and certain things you're not gonna do. You just feel the difference, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I would tell people, they would say, who you gonna sell it to? I was like, what you mean? Who gonna buy it? I was like, what you mean? They don't even have a concept that we can make high-end quality bulletproof apparel and your people gonna buy it. They wasn't even comprehending that.
Because, like, when I seen it, when I was introduced to it, I was like, it makes sense, but then I had the same question. Mm-hmm. I was like, who's going to buy it? Because it's so fashionably right. It's like, do I really want to wear this? You get what I'm saying? Like, who's the person that, gets dressed and wear this? Like, I know Donald Trump probably would need some shit like this right now, like some fashionably blazer type shit.
You would need that more than Donald Trump.
Me?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, well, you are more valuable to Donald Trump, 80-something years old. You more valuable to
he's a civilian right now. Niggas would like probably try to hop on his ass.
Yeah, but think about it. Not only are you black, you successful, you're handsome, you're well spoken, you got stuff to lose, you got more than other people, and you just walking around. People depend on you to do what you do.
Right.
The moment that is taken, there is no, it's over.
Right.
Right? But imagine that one day you sit there, and if it's an officer, if it's some op, if it's whatever, and you just felt that energy and you could just zip this joint up like boop, and it's nothing. And the dude says, because what people don't know is most times the accidental shooting of a robbery is because the dude was scared that was actually robbing somebody. So it's like, give me everything, you make a jump, he look, bow, shoot you. And it's over. And now look at your family. Right? Look at your family. Think about how many we're being hunted by ourselves, we're being hunted by them, we're being hunted by. So I'm like, if we make this fashionable, the moment that we really realize that we have stuff to lose, we really that valuable. Like when Nick died, we all felt that. Because we was like, he was really about to give us something we needed.
I agree with you 100%.
Right? Gone. Now what?
I could agree with that. I could agree with that. So you go into vests and you do bags as well. Tell me the importance of the bag.
The bag is for what I call like the vegan of what I'm doing. Right? Mostly females. Sometimes brothers want to wear a bag. But it's like if you don't feel like wearing a vest, because people are. What we don't understand is that we're scared to even let somebody know, like, yo, I'm this valuable, I got a vest on because I know what time it is. You got to be in a whole nother mindset to be able to take that type of stance, right? Because this is not a protest. Because a protest would be us saying, stop killing us, stop killing us, stop killing us. This actually is an action. So this is totally different, right? Because the protest isn't stopping anything. We stopping bullets. Protest doesn't stop the shooting because they keep happening. Now we're stopping the bullet, right? When that little boy picks out that cell phone and that cop trained to give him 2 in the chest, and now that little boy is able to say, you shot me. And now he is testifying on his behalf. That court is going to be a lot different. That verdict is going to be a lot different.
So let me ask you this for the people that's watching. So it is legal to wear bulletproof vests?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So that now that y'all got that. So now let me ask you this. How do me as a consumer of the vest, how do I switch up to match the shit that I'm wearing every day? Cause this shit right. Y'all see the shit? It's like nobody would even know. But how do I purchase one of these and then I kind of switch it up to be
absolutely. Great question. Well,
tomorrow.
Well, we have different, styles of vests, right? You buy one vest, and then you have the option of buying what we call another skin, right? Because all this is interchangeable.
Gotcha.
Right? So you buy one vest, it's red. You buy this one, but you're only getting the actual skin, the cover of it. But your Kevlar is what's actually stopping that bullet. You take that out, you put that in another one. And so you can just continue to be fly as you want in any color,
What's the most craziest sell you had so far? Like the person that you probably was like least expected, and they was like, "Oh shit, let me buy one of these from you."
That's a good question. It's somebody that I don't even know. I made this one Pharaoh vest where it was all black, and I had the actual satin and black hood with the gold Pharaoh piece. It was dope. I sold that thing for $1,200. And I did not think a regular person would buy it. I thought it would be like some celebrity, because I actually made it for somebody that saw it. I put it out. It was a rapper, but he ended up getting locked up and doing some. So I just put
better
it on.
locked up than getting shot at without that shit.
So I put it on the site.
Right.
And he bought it, and I was like, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing, don't understand me, and it's it makes sense. Like, if I told you that, in 2003, if I told you you'll be able to look at me on the phone and talk to me, I'm gonna come out with that, and it's called FaceTime. You'll be like, for real?
Right.
But right now we're doing that, right? So if I told you that I'm gonna start a bulletproof vest company, and it's gonna be the only black one, it's gonna be fashionable, and then it's gonna be everywhere because we gonna neutralize this bullet, you would be like, okay, but imagine the neutralization of you just having this in your car, you put it on, and somebody has to think twice. Think twice, because you thinking. Imagine that type of leverage on our life, man. Imagine the brothers that's going to stay alive. It took me till 28 to even find what I was about to be good at. And most of us dying at like 19, 21. 23. I'm from Jersey. This is and that's a no gun toting state. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like it takes that long for us to even know what we're here for or feel like we're here for. So I'm like, let's get that time. Let's give us this time to stay alive and look at each other like, all right, bro. And I want these vests to feel like I know where we at. I know we might be beefing, but I ain't gonna take no life. I'm just trying to save mine. That's what it's about. Because the gun ain't the protection. By definition, protection is shielding from something. You shield nothing with a gun. You just take with a gun. This is the real protection. You know what I mean? It's peaceful, and I just want everybody, I really want our culture to just understand that, like, when I love me, like, if I'm thinking about me in my life, then I can really fucks with you.
You know what's so crazy now that I think about it? 50 Cent would have loved you. Like, when 50 Cent came out and he was rocking the vest, I'm like, you could have just, listen, I was in Allentown, Pennsylvania, I swear. 50 Cent came to do a show out there. I'm talking about they came with a tour bus. I lie to you not. It had to be like 50. It was like 50 dudes that got out that tour bus, and they all had vests on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like now it kind of, and that was like when you beat and all that stuff like that. But it's like one of those things that it makes you watch what you got going on. But I'm like, if you was around and you could have got to that, so how do you leverage and promote what you have now to make sense to the people?
Well, like this, you know, I always wanted to play behind the scenes, but I talk to my crew all the time. You know what I mean? So. And the people that come into our shop and talk to me, they always buy vests.
You have a shop also?
Yeah. Okay. Because we manufacture everything here, you know, by hand. Like, so I'm not outsourcing anything. I've taught all my seamsters how to do exactly what I do. And so we just keep it, you know, in the family type thing. And I'm teaching young, you know, designers in Atlanta how to grow a business, how to keep a quality product. You know what I mean? Because I made the mistakes already. So, you know, I'm being blessed. So I'm like, yo, you got to keep this type of knowledge, you know, with our young ones so they can come up and be free too. That's really all we want. It ain't really about making a meal. For me, it's about this freedom. You know what I mean? It's about like, I can do what I want when I want. And I don't have to answer to anybody. And I'm going to take all this risk. I'm going to have all this stress, but I'm free.
You know, I feel like I might need one of these motherfuckers. Now you might have sold me on my little value might have went up within like the last week or two or something like that, and I might just feel that. But I understand, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely get it to stop the bullets, and at the same time, it's like it makes sense.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not because at the beginning when I seen it, I was like, I'm always trying to figure out like what's the motive behind it. Like it's cool, see the pictures dressed up really nice, but you know perception is the new reality.
Absolutely.
But I have to talk to the person to really see like how they really feel about this, and this is not a get rich quick scheme.
Right.
This is like one of those things like if you buy into it and it really works and you see that how it works, this should work for you.
Yeah, it's a long term type thing. I already knew it wasn't gonna be easy. But like I said, I was like, man, this is it. I'm all in because I see the future. I do. I see. I see just what it does when somebody puts it on. It just changes you because you feel like 50. Think about when 50 was wearing it. He was like. You know what I mean? Like
but this is what I'm saying. Can that backfire? Can that backfire on a person mentally, knowing that they have that on as the protection? Because you know some of these dudes, they don't wear vests because it's like I said, it'd be too bulky, it don't look right, and they be out here and they be having these issues with the ops. Right. But now to know that I can get some shit to match my deal or just that third come outside, it might make them even more arrogant to dealing with the people.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
Because you asking for the action.
Yo,
but you're gonna be protected, I guess.
No, it's not that. It's just that we that sick to think that that arrogance is a negative for us.
Right.
At a time when we need to be the most confident we've ever been in our life. Right now.
Right.
And and when you see this Thykskynn vest, it's not gonna say, oh, I'm arrogantly, you know, here because I'm in some trouble. It's saying, yo, I love everybody in this room. That's why I ain't toting this 45. That's what I wanted to say. But I know where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? Because if you really about that life, and even if you're not about that life, but you carrying, you got to be the first to pull. That's what people don't realize. You carry, you got to be the first to pull, or you gonna die anyway. So you either got two options. You gonna do a bid or you gonna die. If you gonna be around here like token like that. If you gonna be mean mugging somebody and you know it could get like that. Like I know 80% of the people that have died that I know that are friends of mine, family of mine, they had a gun too. But they ain't pull it first. So you gonna pull it first? You're going to have love in your heart, see your brother, believe in him. You know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, we don't have to do... You're going to pull it first and then pull that trigger just so you can go home? I doubt it.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. We just not... We don't... That's not what we need. We not enemies. What am I pulling it for? Right? I'm not trying to rob you. You trying to rob me. or you got beef with me, the first one to pull it gotta kill. So where we go from there?
Because you don't want to get caught playing around.
Right. You can't play around with it.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, look, I ain't gonna be the first to put that shit on me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just see something different for us.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna take one though.
Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first, man. So listen, how could, if anybody wanted to purchase one of these vests, how do they actually purchase?
Thykskynn.com is THYKSKYNN.com. There's a number on there. We do custom orders if you know, but that's on the low. But
Do you have to get fitted for it?
No, it's got height and weight.
Okay.
Right when you buy it, you put your height and your weight. We got it down to a science. It'll fit you like a glove.
Any warranties?
5 years for the Kevlar.
So if you get shot in these joints, I can bring it back and you're gonna give me a new joint.
Now you get shot, no. Now if it damages, yes. Right? Because I'm not gonna just think about this. You can't just somebody go in there and test out the bulletproof vest, say I got shot. How you gonna prove that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't just be like, folks wearing it get old, they put 2 bullets in it and give it back and be like, I'm gonna be out of business quick for that.
Okay.
But, as far as the warranty, let's say, it gets wet, it comes apart, a strap breaks, I got you.
And these are retailing for what price right now?
Between $399 and $550. I think we have a dress though, that's $800. That's pretty dope.
Who's this for? Like Keisha Bottoms or some shit? Like, who's like? I just want to know, like, bro, like I just want to know who's like.
It's been in movies. It's gonna be in some movies,
bruh.
Because they're already on the future. But imagine. Imagine.
Do you have hats?
Yeah, but it ain't bulletproof.
How?
The technology ain't out yet.
So y'all already have the layout of it, but they haven't made it yet.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Because if it exists, then
why we can't make it then?
The military ain't even got it, right? Now,
so why we can't be the first? Cause I wear fitteds every day, so I'm just like, nigga might just try to take me out from up top first.
Yeah.
Cause I got a little body weight. I probably can take about 1 or 2 or some shit like that.
But honestly, if you're gonna be thinking about a headshot, your body way bigger than your head.
Right.
And you ain't got nothing on your body but a nice sweater.
Right.
So what do you think about your head for?
I don't know, bro. I'm just.
Because that's how we think.
I'm just thinking. I'm like, I just need
right,
full body armor.
This is how we think. But you got to start somewhere. We not even starting nowhere. Now you thinking like, man, shit, I'm stopping a bullet. I have my head, feet, legs.
See, you started it. You got the whole dress. Like, listen, bro. If she could walk out in the whole dress, like the whole shit, like she just standing up there, like, come on. That's like some Wakanda shit, bro. Like. I'm just basing this off the future. I want us to be different. Bro, a whole dress, bro, that's Wakanda, bro. Like,
it's dope, man. I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm gonna get back serious but I just know, just think about it, bro. A bulletproof dress, that's in the next Wakanda. I promise you, bro.
I hope so. That's what I'm seeing.
A whole dress? Like, who was in there tailoring this shit? Like, a whole dress, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, like I said, I taught myself.
You good?
Yeah, I don't even draw. So I don't get no. I just see it and I make it and it fits.
You good?
It's just off the top. Now, remember I said this though, right?
You good?
So what I'm thinking, because everybody knows I'm a little out there, right? I'm always thinking of the future, but I think that
I'm riding with you.
All right, check this out. I don't think that it's Kevlar or a hat that's gonna stop these bullets from this headshot.
Right.
I think that there's a rock, a mineral, a gravitational pull, a magnetic pull that's going to deal with these rounds that we're going to put around our neck. And it's going to be just how north and south deflects. Well, it's going to be so powerful around your neck that bullet, that energy never gets to touch your actual head because it's going to always deflect.
Holy shit.
Right.
That's some TV shit. That's some shit. But I'm telling you, but listen, this is what you gotta think.
You gotta think about it, man. I'm seeing you on the FaceTime right now.
If he shoot this, and we talk about 2000, 2003, and the shit start happening in 2021. So the person shoots at you. Boom, the bullet comes, and then the bullet just goes.
Yeah, it goes like that because it's something around your neck like a chain. Because it has that type of magnetical force with copper or everything bullets are made of. Yeah, that little copper round.
This shit ain't even a pattern. This shit ain't even Fresh Mix magazine no more. This shit's about this shit right now. Cause this is getting deep. Cause now you got me thinking about this shit. So if you come up with the idea, right?
Right.
I'ma save all my DJ money. We're gonna do this shit together. So you could just come in on action because you're very smart. This shit makes sense. Cause you already made the dress, my nigga. Like you got a dress, a bulletproof dress. I don't know what y'all out there wearing. The bulletproof dress. Me and you come up with the chain. Or you come up with the chain, and I save all my money.
But we gotta come up with
and
the chain.
And the PPP loans, I'm gonna go ahead and get about 4 of them Jones. I'm gonna get 4 of them Jones and come and give you that.
But check this. No, but check this.
Right.
When I said neutralize the bullet,
right.
The only way that they can even take brothers to jail is by threatening them with the bullet. Right? So imagine when there's no bullet, what they gonna do? They gonna say, put your hands behind your back, and you be like, I ain't going nowhere. And they gonna be like, what? What they gonna do? The only reason that you get arrested is because you choose arresting over dying.
Yeah, because there's only 2 options.
There's only 2 options. Get arrested or die.
Right.
So imagine when that bullet is neutralized. Now what? They gonna have to make lasers, right?
Yeah.
See? Now we like,
yeah, it should be different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Cause you can't say I know my rights when they only giving you really one choice. Really, it's one choice. Cause I know my rights means I ain't going. I don't believe in what you trying to arrest me for. I ain't going. Now it's death. It's the bullet though.
Right, makes sense.
So you have to neutralize that bullet. When you neutralize that bullet, there is no wrongful arresting. There is no, oh my God, there is none of that. You gotta do something else now, cause we're past that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get out of here, let everybody know how they can purchase, how they can follow you on social media, where the next vest is coming out. Just let them know.
Like I said, purchase on the website thykskynn.com. Thykskynn. My Instagram is Thykskynn @Thykskynn Thykskynn. We post every day. I know that this is a new concept. I know that this is uncomfortable for a lot of people, but I'm telling you that this is the future, and we will neutralize that bullet because that's the only thing that they really have over us since the beginning with that fire stick. So I appreciate y'all.
I'm definitely going to do part 2. We're going to show you guys how this works. So y'all can follow me on Instagram at DJ_Waffles. I'm going to need a black one. I think
we got that.
I'm going to get a black one.
We got that.
Yeah, we get a black one. So make sure y'all hit the button below, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow Thykskynn, man. It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in. Fresh Mix magazine. Make sure y'all log on to the website. It's about to be crazy. And y'all will definitely see part 2. Hey, bow. Cool. All right, so we